club. I just have to tell you.
Thank you. We had so much fun. It was a blast.
That book was quite fun, though. It was
It was wild. The Weekend at Bernie's was my favorite part. We are live, so I should just say, hello, people.
Hey.
Who knows what I walk on trying to like talk about anyway? So this is tame compared to what I could be saying. Hello to the people in the chat. This is just going to be a productive reading, productivity, whatever you want to do. Sprint, you could nap. I don't care. We just want to get some stuff done, and we like to chat and hold each other accountable. So we thought we would do this on live. So in the chat, tell us what you're reading, what you're doing to be productive. If you're replaying this later, also tell us what you've got up to while we are on screen now. So I'm going to introduce my friends on stage. I will let them kind of take it away what they're going to planning on doing today. And we have a new friend. Her name is Liz. So I'll let Liz go first.
Oh, good. Hi, everyone. I'm Liz. You can't really find me on the internet except for Saturday Morning Momentum. That's on Kat's channel at Kat's Novel Adventures. So if you're looking for additional productivity, definitely check out her channel. What will I be doing today? I think I'm going to make a spreadsheet. I have a new goal. I've decided that I want to read my personal library to 0, excluding my Sweet Valley High books. So I need a spreadsheet because obviously you need a spreadsheet.
That's very ambitious. I can't wait to see how you do with it.
Yeah, me too.
We love spreadsheets, don't we, Storm?
Love a good spreadsheet.
I was like, I knew Storm also likes a spreadsheet.
I can't make them myself, but I like getting them from other people.
Me too. Me too.
There you go.
I wish I could make my own, but those formulas confuse me.
I know. If you ever need something, let me know. My husband loves to make things on Excel, so we can talk later.
I do love a spreadsheet too. I can't lie. So
You know.
yeah. The first sprint, I'm probably going to eat the food that we picked up. The line was crazy there, so I'm going to go eat that real fast. And I'm probably going to get into, like, depending on how long we're going for, I have 2 Bible studies I need to catch up on, so I'm going to probably do the first one then.
Cool. What'd you get for lunch before Storm goes?
I got, the fat girl in me got a backup lunch. So my first lunch is an everything bagel with pastrami and melted American.
Mm-hmm.
And my backup lunch, because the young girls at work have been eating this, so now I feel like I have to eat it too, is a garlic bagel with olive cream cheese.
Ooh.
I've never had it before, so we're going to see how that goes.
Okay. And it's not like you can save that, I think, later, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's I figure I'll just throw that in the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good. Let us know. Storm, what you got cooking?
I am listening to Come Through Your Door by Carleen O'Connor. It's her grittier mystery, not her cozy by any means. And while I'm doing that, I am doing a little researchy stuff for videos because I'm going to do this thing called the Simlet Society Readathon.
Yay.
And it looks really fun because I love The Sims. And if anybody ever loves The Sims, and it's basically exactly that. You create your character, you pick a world, you do all that. And they put a lot of thought into this. And like as the readathon goes, they'll be throwing more stuff at you. But it's one of those at your own pace. And it's a never ending, it's always evolving. So you don't have a time limit. You can start whenever you want. You can take as much time as you want and all that. And so I need to create my sim. And so I'm looking because the traits and all that stuff have prompts, reading prompts and things like that.
Ooh.
I don't want
thanks, Storm. Now I'm going to have another thing to do during.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be looking that up.
Yeah. So, the Reading and Writing Life. It's Amanda from the Reading and Writing Life.
Yeah.
She is
I see that one. Okay.
That does that. So yeah. So it looks like a lot of fun, and she's got a Discord, and I mean, she was so excited that she's got so many people in her Discord, so she didn't think that many people would do it, and now she's got like about 80 to 100 members. She's like, oh, I'm so excited. And so that's what I'll be doing. I need to do research on other videos as well. That's what my Saturday usually is.
I heard you kind of talking about it on another live or another video, but the like grade school person and like the kid in me is like The Sims. You know how many weekends, evenings, like my parents knew that like they could leave me home alone, probably for a week, and I would just be in front of the computer playing Sims all hours of the night, all day.
It will suck you in.
Yeah, they would have to do like wellness checks. They'd have to come upstairs and be like, "Hey, you alive?" Because I would just be, doing whatever I wanted on the Sim.
Yeah, and the Sims 4 is it's free, so you can go on there, you can download it, create your Sims that way. And they've got some really cool graphics where you can put a picture of your Sim and then the books that you're going to read. And I mean,
I love that.
a lot of stuff. Yeah,
That's really cool. If I play The Sims 4, I have one question, and then I'll get to what I'm doing. Is there a code where I can get all the money?
That I don't know.
Okay, I gotta
find that out. Probably is, because it seems like there's all these kinds of mods and things like that you can add on things. Okay. But yeah, I just got your basic free thing. So
if I don't have a code like Rosebud, remember? That was the code to get unlimited money or free money.
And yeah. Amanda, who she has a game playing place as well where she plays. It was Amanda Plays Sims or something, but I think she might have changed the name. But she is really into the Sims and has all the expansion packs and all them kind of things, and so she would probably know all about that.
Yeah, because I don't want to get invested without having the funds to fuel my Sims lifestyle. My Sims are used to the finer things in life. So
your bougie Sims.
Right. If I don't have bougie Sims, I'm not playing. That's
mine just live on the edge of, they've got enough money to get by.
Yeah, if I figure out a code, I'll bring over money to you, Storm. I'll just bring money bags. I'll share. What am I working on today? I will share my work in progress. It's pretty big. It's a big diamond painting of the solar system. Can you guys see it?
That's pretty.
So it's going to take up my whole desktop, which is fun. And then I need to work on Executive Orders by Julie Heisey. It's the third in the White House chef mystery. I have a cozy mystery video that I am editing currently, so that'll go up as soon as I can edit it and finish it. And yeah, so do you want to jump into the comments, and we'll go for a couple minutes in comments, and then we'll do a 45-minute sprint.
Sounds good.
So whoever I cut off will come back to you. Okay. Hey, Mary Jo. I'm reading The Return of the Spider by James Patterson. Nice. Some old school James Patterson. Also catching up on YouTube videos. I'll be in and out today. Awesome. Well, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Hey, it's Carmen. Hey, Carmen. And Esther Jane. Hi, all. I'm reading The Perfect Host by Heather Gutenkopf, and it's so good. It's a real page turner. Hope to finish this today. Oh, good.
Have you read that one?
I was going to ask, is that the one that's the gender reveal?
I think that if I'm thinking of the right cover, yes.
Okay.
But
I hosted her for her previous one. The celebrity one where they were on a reality show.
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
That one I hosted her for. And so I think this is a gender reveal one. So I'm excited. I need to read it.
No, I know Esther Jane read, I think she said The Overnight Guest, and she liked that one. So
that one's good.
I love that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Cajun says, hello, everyone. I'm reading 5 Golden Wings of Meg Langslow 38, and it may also nap. Naps are welcome. Reading is welcome. Do whatever you want to do. We'll just be here yapping at you when we are done sprinting. And hey, Krista. Yay, hello. I'm glad for some sprints this afternoon. I just finished my book club book for tonight, and I need to put together a vlog for it for my patrons. Going to start with lunch, though. Okay, yummy. Let us know what you're eating for lunch. And you're really productive. Chris has already had a full day. So
yeah, I know.
I mean, even if she doesn't get any of that done, she's already had a full day. Hey, happy Saturday. We're hosting a board game day right now. I'm hiding out in the bedroom currently. Oh no. Sounds like me. I'm reading The Long Game by Rachel Reed. Everyone, I hope everyone has a cozy day. Thank you.
Feels like me. I'm hosting a game night, but I'm hiding in here.
Yeah. Printing in the corner. I love it. Thanks for joining us, Jess. Hannah says, hey everyone, I'm reading Mistakes Were Made by Lucy Score and finishing brunch. I have that one. I'm getting ready to read it. I love Lucy Score. She's so good. So I hope you're enjoying it. And Krista says, I love the idea of a backup plan Yes. Yes. That's why I'm always afraid to try new things because I'm always like, I don't want to like not like it and then I don't have anything to eat. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm with you. And that's smart decisions. That's not like a fat girl life. That is smart decisions.
Because it's like if you try the new one and you like it, you can save the other one for later.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if I don't feel bad because I have a lunch that I'm going to enjoy. So
Right. And then you could say, oh, that wasn't for me. I'm never gonna have to try that again.
exactly.
Perfect. Love it.
Exactly.
And Hannah says, yum, they both sound delicious. Agreed with Hannah. And Krista says, I never got into The Sims. Oh man, Krista, they were life-changing. There was vacations. I was pet sitting. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I've been playing The Sims since Sims 2. Whenever it's not like this download stuff. You had the CD, you stick in
Yep,
there.
I had the OG Sims, and they were all like you had to download them all on your computer, and you could like.
I had like nightlife, so that you could be like a vampire.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it was wild. I loved it so much. Oh man, you guys gotta go out and check out The Sims. Esther Jane, I don't know if Esther Jane would like The Sims though.
Oh no,
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't think
She might think it'd be fun to like maybe watch somebody play it for a little bit, but
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think
probably
she would.
right. You're probably right. Hey Kat. Hi everyone. I'm reading The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Graham. I'm really enjoying it. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. And Esther Jane says, yes, it's the gender reveal. Awesome. I'm glad you liked that one because that's one on my list. And she's eyeball reading and she's already at 64%. You might get it done this afternoon. And I'm going to read Kat's comment and then we're going to go into a sprint. Kat says, hey ladies, I am at the Cozy Cottage Book Club. We just talked about the book and now we're about to watch an episode of The World of Peter Rabbit and Friends. Nice.
That's fun.
Is that the one she was talking about earlier with the gardening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That sounded really good. So I'm going to start this and we're going to do a 45-minute sprint. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, happy reading, happy being productive, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
We'll see you back. Okay, how did everybody do? I can't believe it's already 45 minutes is up. It's crazy.
Wild. So wild. I feel very fancy because I learned how to freeze cells, which probably everybody knows how to do, but it was new for me. So I was very excited.
No, I get that. I mean, I know how to do that because I've had to learn how to do it, but I love learning like a new trick like that. I always am like, ooh, I learned how to do this. And then I'm always like, let me show other people or let me show you. So I get that. I get that like happy feeling. So how far did you get in your Excel sheet?
Pretty far. I think I found out that if you use the Libib app, you can export as an Excel spreadsheet, upload to Google Sheets, and then just use your magic to
Makes
craft
my
it.
life so much easier because that's the app that I use for my books.
Yes, and I use it for my DVDs and my VHS and all that too, and it's amazing. And it's
I've never heard of Live.
yeah, you have
smart.
to use it. It's totally free, and it's
Free.
great.
All you have to do is scan the barcodes.
Yeah.
And it like catalogs it all for you. It's great.
Is it like something that's on your phone or on?
You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your like laptop. You would just need to like, if you needed to do it on your laptop, you'd have to key it in. Anything that didn't have like a camera, you'd have to like key the barcode in. But I do that all the time for the ARCs that I have because I don't have barcodes.
Well,
So
it's just like I don't have like a ton of like space on my phone. I didn't know how much space that one of those would take up.
I don't have it. Do I have it on my phone? I
If
do
you're
have it on my
putting all that information into it. I thought that it would need.
I don't think so because that never like I'm always fighting for storage on my phone, and then it's never an app that comes up that's like this has too much storage use. So I don't think it does. My NetGalley app is the one that I have to fight for space with. So because I download the audiobooks on my phone from NetGalley. So otherwise I wouldn't have that problem. But yeah. And then when I if I take them off, then they're gone forever. So I have to work on being better at listening to those than just leaving them on my phone and finding something else shiny. So Lee, how did you do?
Good. I ate half of each bagel. Both were delicious.
Good to know.
And I got one of the Bible studies done.
Awesome.
While I was doing the Bible study, I'm also trying to catch up on my YouTube videos. So I was watching a YouTube video. So
Nice.
Trying to make progress all across the board.
Love it.
How about you, Storm?
I quickly was like, oh, we have 45 minutes. Maybe I can get some food in. So I like went and I just made Dad like some scrambled eggs and some sausage because that's what he wanted. And then I made me a burrito and had a little salad. And I was surprised that I got it all done in the 45 minutes. But I forgot to bring my earbuds down, so I didn't listen to anything. So I was like, really? You can't listen to anything now because I don't want to interrupt Dad in his little TV show. So.
Right. Liz, I've been trying to get Storm to get an analog bag. I've been on that kick. I'm like, that's where you can just take it along with you when you go downstairs to like get food. You can have your little AirPods or whatever you've got. Like put them in your little bag. Your little.
I guess I could use the. I just don't think about it, but I mean, I could use the bag that I got from Salk.
Yeah, I was like, Sock bought you an analog
There
bag.
you go.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. I'm so nosy. I'm like,
I know. Ooh,
that's good. Mine is it's a book bag my grandmother gave me like a decade ago with the Golden Girls, just their heads on it.
I love
Love
that.
I'm happy.
It says Book Barn cat bags have 9 lives.
I love
That's
that, and it's
huge.
big. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
She said she got me a tote from the Book Barn, so.
Yeah, that's perfect. And then you can do a whole video on like what you put in your analog bag because the rest of us are all nosy and it's like, what analog things do you have in your bag?
It wouldn't be very much, like an e-reader and a phone and like. That's why I was like, that's really kind of big for.
People will
so
eat that
cool
up.
retro
They
books.
want to
Right.
stick to that.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you could trade it out like seasonally. Eat it up. Eat it up. Easy content.
It would be good, like I could put some of my retro books because sometimes when I go downstairs, I don't feel like listening to my book. I could like read while Dad's watching TV because a lot of times that's what I do. I just sit there with him, so because he likes somebody to sit with him.
Yeah, or put your Fire, your like Kindle Fire in there, and you can like sort if you've got things to like organize. I always need to organize my Kindle books, so I always like bring.
I don't have anything organized.
I know, so I'm saying like you could do something, you could bring that along, and I don't count that as like screen time because you're just organizing and like same thing with like emails. If I was like sorting through emails, I don't necessarily count that as like screen time because I'm being productive. So just a thought. I don't know. What did I do? I posted a video. Yay!
Nice.
I ate a small Jersey Mike's sub because Justin brought that home. It was delish. Because I saw this lady on TikTok and she was like, I love a Jersey Mike's Way. And I was like, oh, I haven't had one of those in forever. So that's what I got. And I started executive orders, and I need to know, has anybody read executive orders on the panel or in the chat? If you have, I need to know who the person that died in the first 5 seconds, who is that? Do we know? I was just like, they all act like they should know who this dead person is. And I was like, I don't know who this is.
Have you read the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, you didn't just jump in and then you're like,
knowing me, I probably do. I just didn't pay attention
To who it was, yeah.
Yeah, because like
that happens to me a lot. Like I have to make myself sometimes when I listen to the audio pay attention to like the first 10 like minutes or whatever, because sometimes I'll be like, I don't know what's going on because I wasn't paying attention.
Right. And like sometimes the names are really bad for me, especially if I'm on audio. I don't pay attention as much to names. And then like we do book club and I'm like, I gotta write all my names down because I didn't know who everybody's name was. Connor, I kept calling Colin, Is that his name? His name was Connor? Cameron. Anyway.
I'm really bad with names too, though. So.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Let me pull up where we got to. Naomi says, hello, everyone. Hello, Naomi. Jessica's here. Hello, ladies. I have a few errands to run, but popping in to say hello. Hope everyone has had some great sprints. Thanks, Jessica. Hope you pop back in later. Otherwise, have a great day. And Carmen says, that's fabulous to Kat. And Esther Jane says, probably not. Don't do games. No worries. No worries. You don't have to. And Jessica says, I'm so introverted, but the rest of the fam loves having people over for board game days. So I'm like, yay, hope you all have fun. I'll just be in the room by myself for now. We fully support this message. I think every one of us is like,
that would like totally be me if I like had a family that was doing all that. I'd be like, I'll be over here. You have fun.
Yeah. And my sister and I cannot be on the same team. We do not get along. I mean, we get along, but when it comes down to a board game or like some kind of teamwork, we are not on the same page.
I'm like that at even family functions. Like when we go to like Thanksgiving or Christmas to my aunt's house, like there's like a whole bunch of them in the living room and I'm in the kitchen by myself with my phone.
Yep. Just kind of like looking at things, reading, I get it. And Debbie says, getting my book. Awesome. And Kat says, we had a lovely meeting, Carmen. Great. And Kat says, how long are you sprinting? I thought 3 o'clock my time. Lee, did you need to be gone 3 o'clock my time or 2 o'clock my time?
I can go, because I just was messaging with the girl I have the appointment with. I can go until 3:30 my time, so 2:30 your time.
Okay, and that's when we'll end it, just because then that gives us plenty of the rest of us to do whatever we need to do for the rest of the day. Perfection. And Esther got to 70%. Awesome. I'm glad it's good. And Cajun got to 55. Cajun will have it be done by the end of the sprint. That's how it works. And Kat read one long chapter. Those are the worst. Are you guys all anti-long chapters, or is that just me?
I love a good long chapter.
You do? I hate I'm a short chapter girl.
I don't mind as long as there's like breaks. I don't have to get to the end of a chapter. Like as long as I can get to the end of like a break, I'm good. So.
Storm, what'd you say? Are you short or long?
I don't like long chapters. I don't necessarily want one that's only like 2 pages long all the time, but I don't want one that's like 30 to 50 pages every time I'm going to flip. Like that.
I get it.
Usually when they're that way, I know it's going to be full of a lot of description.
Well, that's true. True.
And I'm not a description girly, so
Fair.
so it's
fair.
like, oh,
It also depends on the topic. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is move on. But
Yeah.
sometimes when you get sucked in, it's like, oh, this is good. I'll keep going. So
it does depend. Yeah.
Hannah says made it to 16%. Awesome. And Lucy scores a chunker. So that's you probably got a fair amount done. So that's good. Mary Jo said didn't read that time. I watched some YouTube videos. Awesome. Still productive. Kate just said what if you don't have barcodes, ebooks or audio? Can you not use it? No, you can. You can mark, I think, in there that it's an audio copy or different things. You can do that. And you can also use the ISBN number. That is how I
was gonna say look it up on like Goodreads or something.
You
or
could do that too, but
Amazon and then like,
is it Liz? You would know. Is it ISBN 13? Is that
I
the
think
number?
it's ISBN 13. The only problem is if you have like older books, which I have a lot of, you might have to key it in manually, but it goes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I would
So
have
that-
to do that a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
That's the other point. Yeah, Liz brought it up that you can put anything in manually. I just always try to find something that's I don't have to actually put it in manually. So barcodes, you can scan them, you can put in the ISBN number in the top bar part, or you can manually enter any of it in. So and it's great. I love it. And Chris said that was a good sprint, had lunch, yum. Uploaded a clip for 2 vlogs and sorted them out. Started my nonfiction reading for the day and got distracted by mom texting. Mom's texting are the worst distractions, but they're also nice. My sister sent me baby pictures of my nephew, so I also got distracted. So I get it. And Cajun said, not that I need another bookish app, but ooh, shiny. Yes, Cajun, let me know if you download and if you get addicted like the rest of us, because it is really nice, Liz. And I have to do the Liz mentioned the Excel. I need to use that to sort my books, and that'll help me catalog everything.
What was it? LIBIB?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like a blue.
Yeah, like a little blue with a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kat says I ate lunch, taco, and bean burritos, but only one bean burrito, but not one bean in the burrito.
Right.
And Krista said, I'm curious what you keep in your analog bags. See, people want to know, Storm. People want to know. It's like that thing is it Tumblr when we were like years ago where people would have like those pictures of like what's in their bags. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I ate that up. I loved that content.
I'm not that curious, I guess.
I want to know everything about
Nosy.
everybody. I am so curious.
I don't think I've ever watched any of those like what's in my bag videos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
Though I might have to watch some like analog ones so that I can be like, well, what are you putting in it? So I know
Yeah,
what's supposed to go in that.
absolutely. Anything you want, but it doesn't have. Well, some people.
Well, if it's analog, it's not supposed to be electronics, but that would be what
Right.
I would bring in downstairs, like my phone and Kindle and
It depends on how you. I think it depends on how you use it. Liz, what do you think? You're an analog living life this year.
I'm a purist. I don't put any technology in mine, but I don't have any technology to put in mine.
That's
So
fair too.
I think if I had it, I probably would.
Yeah, I think you just decide how you want to use it. I saw somebody had like a portable DVD player and they had like old school DVDs. They were like Berenstain Bears and like really like fun kid, like cozy shows that you watched as like kids. And so that was part of their analog. So they were doing that while they were crafting and things like that because it wasn't like the brain rot kind of stuff that we do. So yeah. And Elle's books, that's Danielle, right?
yeah.
Okay. Danielle said finishing the pastor's is it Hope?
I think it's supposed to be Hope. Yeah, it's backwards or something.
I figured, yeah. By Megan Whistler, a Harlequin love inspired romance. Nice. And Cajun says I like short chapters, not necessarily James Patterson short, but normal short.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like
Fair.
10 pages, yeah.
Yeah. And Kat says, I usually like short chapters too, but I'm enjoying the long chapters in this book. They're done very well. And that's the difference, I think, for me.
My thing is like, I'm one of those that really likes to close my book at the end of a chapter. So if it's like 50 long and it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm only in the middle of it, I'm going like, I gotta find a page break or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm like that too. I don't feel accomplished. I need to feel like I am getting somewhere where like and that's why I have a hard time with those big chunker fantasies where because I don't feel like I'm ever getting anywhere. Like I don't read 1,000-page books just because I'm like, okay,
Though
I need to feel
sometimes it can backfire because a lot of authors like to hook you at the end of the chapter so that you'll want to read the next chapter.
that is
True.
also
And so I get to the end of it and it's like, oh, but I
Dang
want to
it.
read the
Yeah.
next one, but it's like I need to go to bed.
Yep, I get that. And right now it is 12:15, so we're not too far back in the comments. So I'm gonna pause it here, and we'll come back with Esther Jane when we come back from our sprint. But let's do another 45-minute sprint, top of the hour. Sound good? Okay, let's get to it. And happy reading, happy productivity, whatever you want to do. Have fun. See you in 45 minutes. Okay, how did everybody do? Liz, how'd you do?
I did pretty well. I decided I was going to read because I'm considering this book for a project. It's One's Company. I've read it before. It's fantastic. If you haven't read it, I really do recommend it. I don't think a lot of people have had a chance to enjoy this one.
Who's it by?
Ashley Hudson.
The cover looks familiar. I want to look it up. Is that an art copy?
No, this is the paperback.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to just eat. That's it.
I got through 2 YouTube videos, and then my sister stopped by because she got a new car, so she wanted to show it off.
Hey, what'd she get?
She got a Kia Seltos. It's like an SUV.
Okay.
It's a really, really pretty dark blue, though.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she had to come show it off and, show me all the features in it and how it's better than her old car.
It has that good new car smell.
Well, she was in her old car. She kept hearing something it was 7 years old. She kept hearing something. She went to 3 different mechanics and the dealership. They all said they fixed it, but she's like, it's still the same problem.
Yeah.
They're like, that's just how it runs. She's like, after 7 years, it kicks in. So she was like, I don't want to play around. I don't want to spend thousands more, so I'm just going to get a new car.
Right. I don't believe that at all. But
Liz, how's your car situation going?
Oh, what car situation? I said goodbye to them, and cars are crazy right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm still just borrowing a car and hoping it will get me through till the end of the semester, and then I'll try to go to a car dealership and deal with people. But I don't want to.
I don't blame you on that one.
I really don't.
How'd you do, Storm?
Well, good. I got to 18% in Come Through Your Door. And I've been working on my little presentation on Canva because it is that time whenever I have to make sure I got all my series written down on there for the quarterly check-in because, the end of March will be the end of the first quarter. Can't believe
Which is Tuesday, and that's crazy.
I know.
And so I'm like, oh, there are some books I forgot to put on there because I usually do my little video where I show everything on there.
Yeah.
I'll put my little books on there.
I might have to do a wrap up like that because I listen to so many things and borrow it from the library. So it's hard for me to show it. And I like to have a picture. So I might do something like that.
Yeah, I like it's the Open Broadcast Studio.
Okay.
OBS Studio.
Oh, I think I downloaded that. Okay.
And
cool.
if I can figure it out, you can figure it out. It's not hard. Just gotta hook in, make sure you have like a audio thing, a mic. That's the word.
Oh, okay.
And everything, so that when you're talking, and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
And there's definitely some tutorials that shows you how to fix your like inside window and your all that kind of stuff. And I was like, if I can do it, I think you could do it.
I said that the other day about something, and it had to do with Tiffany. I was like, if Tiffany is like a pro at it, because she always says that, like, I don't think she's bad at technology, but she always says like she's not good at it. So I'm like, if Tiffany can be a pro at this, then I can be a pro at this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But I don't think she's bad at technology. But that's
No, she thinks she is, but she's
right. But that's like, I was like, if she thinks she's like she's proficient in this, I can be too. I wrote 2 reviews for arcs that I needed to get put up on a indie bookseller like database thing. So I did that, and I got to chapter 5 in executive orders. The guy that died was a dinner guest.
Oh,
I didn't know him before. But I hate that when they do that, when they like introduce
right at the beginning, yeah.
And that they think they introduce them at the beginning and they make it sound like you should know who this is. I hate that because I always feel like I'm missing something. Like I missed a book, I missed a chapter, I fell asleep at the wheel. There's something going on that's not kosher.
And did they kill him like right off the bat?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
I don't necessarily like that because I want to be able to know a reason why I think that person should like
Yes.
end. Make him do something that is like, oh, he's gonna be the guy that dies.
See, but I feel
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
feel they do that too. There'll be another guest at the table that they just mentioned his name. We don't know anything about him. He'll have been the killer because
Yep.
30 years ago, back in like a prep school, they hated each other. How would we even know that? How
Yeah,
would
don't
we,
let
there's
him
nothing
do
to,
that.
we don't mention that guy again. We'll never know who he is. And it was like, oh yeah, I'm the idiot because I didn't figure that one out.
Right.
Come on.
I felt like that was kind of how the murder at the Marble House was kind of. It's like I would have never even went there on like who the killer was.
Does that series take place at the White House?
The one that I'm reading, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the White House Chef series.
Yes, she's in
Oh.
Like
it.
really high Z.
Is that what The Residence was based on? There was a 8 to 12 episode, I can't remember, by Shonda
No.
Rhimes.
That was based on the book The Residence, I believe.
Oh, it is a book. Okay.
There's a book and it goes through the staff of the White House and like behind the scenes and stuff. And then Kate, I think it's by Kate Bowder. She also wrote one of the First Ladies. That one was also really good.
Okay.
I have a secret love of presidential history. Like it's a little nugget that I loved. So I don't love it as much as I used to, but like I ate that stuff up for a long time. My Date with the President's Daughter, favorite movie. Loved American President.
I love that one.
Dave, all of those were like, and everybody else was like watching, like, I don't know, 10 Things I Hate About You. And I'm like, what about American President? And they're like, no, go away.
Yeah, I used to watch that one all the time.
I love that one. Oh, okay. Well, let's get into comments before I get too far off track with my presidential affair of love history. I think we're on Hannah. Did I go to Esther Jane? I don't remember. So I'll just read this one again. I love short chapters, and this book has many short chapters. It's the name of the characters. Nice. I like that. Because then that helps with the point of view too, especially if you're listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah says, yeah, Lucy Score books are not quick reads. LOL. Correct. And Carmen wants to know what is the app we're talking about. And that was Libib, Libib. It's a blue, because like sometimes when I get in the app store, I never know what I'm looking for. So it's blue and it's got a white book, I believe.
Yeah, I got a white opened up book.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see if I can, oh, no. If you can see my app, it's this light blue one up here. So I always like to know what it looks like when I'm looking in the store because I'm always like, I don't remember. Is this right?
I do the same
that's-
thing.
That's my actual voice when I panic. By the way. And
Well,
Kat
that's
says,
when I was looking up the app. I thought it was Bib, and so that's what I put into the thing, and then I found that, and then I was like, "Is it LIB?" Because I was like,
Yes.
I got the
Yeah.
one.
see, that's exactly why I'm like, I never know what this is. Kat says, I'm heading out to downtown Hammond to run a couple errands. I might be back later before you all sign off. Well, have fun running your errands. You're probably out in the midst of the craziness on a Saturday. Cajun says, my aunt used to live in Hammond. Nice. Small world. Krista said, I have so many bookish spreadsheets, but not a spreadsheet for all of my books. I'm thinking this needs to be a spring project. Start with
There
the
you
class, Krista. I want to know all your spreadsheets. I know she's got like a bunch. I've seen them in like random videos, but like I want her to just go through all of her spreadsheets because that's like what you doing.
My problem is I'll start out in a spreadsheet and then I'll see another one that I like more, and then I want to do that one. So then I feel like I have to start all over again. So I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything because
100%. Or I have
always
these projects
revolving.
where I'm like, oh, this would be great to be on a spreadsheet, and then I like spend 4 hours on it, and I'm not done. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. It's not fun. That's also my problem. Cajun says Mary Higgins Clark was the queen of chapter cliffhangers, and the next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. and you have work in a few hours. Yes, I get that. I agree completely. And Esther Jane said, other than The Overnight Guest, The Perfect Host, has anyone read any of her others? She might become one of my favorite authors. I read whatever the one was, The Club. There was something where it was like a title. It was just like one word or two. That one was okay. I liked The Overnight Guest better.
I need to read a thriller with Esther Jane because we just did mysteries because I'm really curious to see how we would go because I didn't like the overnight guest, and she loved it, and she liked this one, and so I'm like, we need to read one so we can see what we like.
Oh, I want a buddy reading with Esther too. So put me in there. I'll read whatever thriller.
I did the overnight guest, which I loved. Then I did Everyone is Watching, which I gave 4 stars, and This Is How I Lied, which I also gave 4 stars.
Which one was Everyone is Watching?
Everyone is Watching.
With the money one?
The lucky winner one, yes.
Yeah, that's the one I read. It was okay. I mean, I don't know. I read it because I had to, because I was hosting her, but
Like I gave, I think, the overnight guest 3 stars. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, like I didn't like it, but I didn't like love it.
yeah, it's also very similar to Sherry LaPena's book. I don't remember which one that one was, what the title was, but they're very similar.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember the name.
It's not overnight guest, but it's a very similar like premise, I think.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna remember. I can't remember, and I can look it up in a minute. Esther Jane, I have read This Is How I Disappeared, and by her, and I liked it. Okay, good.
I was also just going to say, ask Hannah, because Hannah also reads a lot of thrillers and probably read her.
All right, I was going to say, I trust Hannah's judgment. I've seen, we're friends on Goodreads. I know she reads a lot of good thrillers. So, Danielle says, A Pastor's Hope, 4.25 stars. Yay! I guess you finished it, so good job. I have confetti, but by the time I figure out which one's confetti, the moment's over. So good job.
You can just rave. It's okay.
Hey. Watch out. I don't know what I'm doing.
The one she's always thinking.
I know.
Works and it ends up being raves or something.
And I always feel like, how hard is it to push the button? And then there's me when it's my turn. I'm like, oh, here we go. So I get it. Naomi said the sprint. I drive home from my brother's and got lunch. How much longer are you guys planning on the sprint? We'll probably do one. We'll do 1 till 2, and then we'll catch on comments and then end. So we'll have one more sprint for 45 minutes. And then Mary Jo said, watch more YouTube videos, including yours. Yay. I swear so many people have posted today. Gonna finish one and be back after. Well, sorry, I added to your pile. I always feel bad because I'm like, there was one part where I started YouTube during what's the week long or month long? It's a book. It's Advent, but it's like, what do they name it? It's help me.
Yeah, what the Christmas still? Or
yeah, book. What do they call it? Something. No.
Vlogmas and then
Vlogmas.
And then Bookmas.
Yeah, I'm like Advent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and so I started my channel like the same time, and so everybody was being like inundated with videos, and I was like, "Oh, sorry guys, here's another one." So I always felt bad, but yeah.
No, that's why I was like, I put them out and all that, but I'm like, I don't expect everybody to watch
that
all
too
of them at the same time. But I think though, like Saturday is just a real good day for everybody who's been busy during the week to like throw their video up. So,
absolutely. Esther Jane says, thanks to Hannah, and Cajun got to 65%, as usual. And Hannah made it to 22%, which is also good because, again, Lucy scores a chunk. I love a book that has chapter titles. Me too. And creative ones are always fun. And Krista said, the spreadsheets I access most: series, recommendations, cart, anticipated reads, and read to 0. Ooh, I need to make all of those spreadsheets. Krista, your goals today.
Confession: I don't read titles when chapters have chapter titles. I don't read the chapter titles.
You just keep going.
Yep.
Well, I
can take them or leave them, I guess, because I don't even pay that much attention.
Yeah, I listen, so it doesn't bother me as much, but it does help when you listen to books because sometimes it'll tell you like who's speaking next.
See, now something I know a lot of people don't like that I prefer is when it's going to have dual POVs, that they let me know at the top of the chapter who's talking. I know some people's like, well, I don't like that when it has the name of the person. It's like, well, I do because I want to know who's reading.
Yeah, especially when it's audio. Yeah. And we'll do the rest of Krista's comment. We'll step into a sprint. Krista said, I read an old Heather Gutenkopf book, These Things Hidden. I don't remember what it was about, but I gave it 5 stars. Okay. And I also trust Krista's judgment. So that's one that if she said it's 5 stars, I would recommend. So And then Hannah says, I do read a lot of thrillers. LOL. I like listening to them while I'm working. Me too, Hannah. I agree. Okay. I'm gonna pause it here. Oh, Krista is screaming in all caps, Vlogmas. Yes, thanks, Krista.
Vlogmas and Bookmas are the two
Bookmas,
things.
yes.
And it's like I know this, but like you threw me up.
Right. I was like, Advent.
Like,
Yeah, I was like, I can't. Okay, so we are gonna stop here with Krista yelling at me about Vlogmas. She's not really yelling, but that's what I always think when somebody has it in all caps. I'm going to star Cajuns, and we are going to be productive till the top of the hour, and it'll be our last sprint. So with that, happy reading, happy being productive, and thank you for joining us. Before I forget to say that, and see you in 45 minutes. How did everybody do?
I did pretty well. I listened to a podcast about retro wrestling action figures, and now it makes me want to keep mine, which I had earmarked to sell. So that's bad, but it was enjoyable. And I updated my financial spreadsheets for the month.
Nice. Nice. I have to ask for both Lee and I, who are your action figures? Or at least give me like one or two.
I have Miss Elizabeth, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, all the old school ones.
Nice. I figured I would know some of them.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan was Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Those were the three that I like knew.
Hulk Hogan was my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. And The Undertaker, is he part of that too?
Yeah, he
I
was.
never know
Yeah.
the era.
It was during that time period.
Yeah, I never remember the eras of who was
And
doing
see, and
what.
as a kid, I loved like Roddy Piper and Jake the Snake Roberts. I didn't like the good guys.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
I liked Roddy Piper too, except for if he was fighting Hulk Hogan, then
That's it. Yeah.
Pick your battles. That's funny. How'd you do, Lee?
I did good. I finished my Bible study. I caught up on a long video that I was watching, and I started planning out my month for April. And I swear every single person I know is born in April because it's just birthdays multiple times a week. So,
Mm-hmm.
How's your TBR going for Old School April?
I have one book so far because I'm avoiding getting to this because I know that it's going to be a lot. I just hope everybody that doesn't want to be competitive just goes to the mall rats. Like,
Yeah.
I'm too competitive with this. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to focus a lot on movies and do like a lot of like 80s, 90s movies. Like,
Yeah.
that's just what I'm
I
gonna
get
do.
more of my points off of the movies
Yeah.
than because I'm not a fast enough reader to get a whole bunch of books in.
Yeah. I even put in my planner, I scheduled like a movie night on the weekends. So like I can try to focus on that. But yeah, I want to do like a bunch of 80s, 90s. Even Kat said a couple that I'm like, yes, I want to do that one. Yes, I want to do that one. So
Yeah, I liked her ABC.
so did I, yeah.
Movies. That's cool.
Definitely going to do some. And
I
I was
didn't have
so
it-
happy she said Fast Times at Ridgemont High is one of her suggestions because I'm like, got it. Got the extra points.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to see if I can get the Paddington Bear book or whatever.
I looked at that one too. I was like, I think I could get that one.
Because I'm like, that's probably short, and I could
It is. Yeah.
get that one in or whatever. But like our J.A. Jance books, we're reading 2 of them, and they will garner a lot of points and stuff too. So it's like,
There you
yay.
go.
That's good.
What else
How
did you do, Storm?
Yeah, what'd you do, Storm?
I listened to a little bit more of Come Through Your Door. I think I'm at 24%. I feel like I've been working on it a while, but it's a longer audio. It's like 15-hour audio book. I'm like, why did I do this to myself at the end of the month? But I did that, and then I kind of just got tired of that, and I'd kind of finished up stuff that I was working on. So I went back to this one, Happy Are the Meek by Andrew M. Greeley. It's getting a little bit better. I'm about halfway through it. I'm on page 106 out of 213 because I've gotten different points of view. I think really my problem was that it was too much of this Larry guy's point of view, and I didn't like him. He was kind of a scumbag, and so it's like, oh, I don't like you. But we're getting to some of the other people that were there that night when the guy was killed, and so it's like, that's not so bad.
What did I do? I wrote 4 reviews for work. So done. Needed that done by the end of the month. And I wrote down the Ending X deadlines for the rest of the year. So I got that done. And I made some ideas on a list for future videos to film. So yeah. So let's see how people did. Cajun says book miss. Yes, thanks, people. I knew you guys had me. I don't know. I don't know
What
where
was just funny is like I should know this because
that's
I
why I
do
was
it.
like, why is nobody on screen?
And
helping me?
I couldn't think of the word. I'm like,
Oh, it's no big deal. But it was funny. I knew somebody would know, and it's just like, oh, why did it not know? Esther said, Hannah, I couldn't find it on Fantastic Fiction. And then Hannah said, I might have the title wrong. Let me look on Goodreads. And she realized the title was wrong. This is how I lied. No worries. And Esther Jane said, no problem. Thanks. Yeah. I didn't think Esther Jane would be mad about it. So, and Mary Jo says, thanks for the sprints. Got all today's videos watched so far. Unless there's more later. See you soon. Bye, Mary Jo. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you were productive today and got some stuff done. So fantastic. Kat said I finished Wind in the Willows. Good job. Golf claps for you. Yay. It was wonderful. Highly recommend. I'm off now. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. And Anita. Hey, when did you start today? I never got notified again today. Oh man, do I have to do something to notify? I don't think so. I think you just have to hit the bell, right?
Yeah, you have to hit the notification button, but I swear sometimes YouTube just doesn't tell people.
I agree.
Well, I think so too. I just wanted to make sure on my end I wasn't doing anything that like I needed to do too. So, and it's usually like people are 10 minutes, at least if I get notified, it's usually like they're 10 minutes already into sprinting or 10 minutes into the stream, and then I get notified. It's never like when it's starting. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that. But she's reading Dead at First Bark by Cindy Kirk and Air by Johanna Lindsay. Nice. And Cajun said, got to 75%, gonna hop off. Thanks for the sprint. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you got almost your book done. You'll have it done by the end of the day for sure. Kat said, I made it back to home with a chai latte and a cranberry orange muffin. Delish.
Nice.
While in Hammond, I stopped at the post office, bought Kelsey some beer for OSA, and went to my former student's sidewalk sale. Nice.
How cute. That's fun.
I love that. And you bought 4 note cards. The sale was outside of PJ's where I got my chai latte and muffin. Plus, I got some steps in. Beautiful day. Nice. And good on you for enjoying the nice weather I'm assuming you're having in Louisiana. Here, it is cold. Yesterday, it was it hot yesterday or the day before? I don't know.
The day before, yesterday was like really cold. Here today, though, it's like in the 60s, so it's not bad.
It's 57, I think, is the high today.
I actually have my ceiling fan on because it was a little stuffy up here.
Yeah, it's normally fine, but like when we go from like those shock ups and downs, it's crazy.
Yeah, like yesterday was just cold all day because it had been raining and stuff, and
yes, that's what it was.
Damp, that damp cold and stuff, and we had to build a fire last night, so it was 35 last night. So yeah,
my
90 degrees the other day. 35 night.
I know. I woke up this morning and it was 51 in the house because I didn't turn the heat on last night. And my husband was like, I told you so. And I was like, I know, it's cold. Can we turn on the heat? He was like, I told you. I was like, I know. And Krista said there's so many readathons in April. I'm not doing OSA, but I'm doing Read Happy Readathon and Follow the Yellow Brick Road. I have heard of the Yellow Brick Road. I haven't. What's the Read Happy Readathon? Anybody know?
Read Happy Readathon. Jane, I think her name's Jane Reads. I think she's part of that. There's some others. Some of the, I think, Christian booktubers are doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a bingo board. And it looks like it has some really simple prompts on it. Like I think like food on the cover and things.
Nice. I might have to figure out some kind of like my own readathon for the books because I'm trying to do a read to zero of my own TBR or like read what you own. I kind of fell off the wagon. I did buy myself some books, but I do want to keep going with the books I have behind me. Clearly, I have too many. So I need to figure out prompts. So I know Liz, you're working on that too. So maybe we can noodle some like.
If you make a 25 square bingo card with like the names on it, would that make you feel like you were accomplishing something to tick them off?
Maybe.
Because I was like, just putting the names of them. That way it's like, oh, I read this one. I can mark that one off.
Yeah.
And then, look, I got a bingo.
I think that would work really well. The only problem is I don't know if having it on the like bingo board would make me feel like I feel obligated to read it. That would be my only.
You'd rather a prompt, and then you have the option of picking from the books.
Yes. But I mean, I think Storm, I'm very goal oriented, so I think your idea is something that I would have to
see, and then I mean, you could also put prompts on there if you don't want to just put the books. But I just thought because it feels like if you thought I'm clicking this one off, I'm not knocking this one off, it might make you read that.
No, I think. Yeah, no, and I think you're right. And I'm the type of person that if I don't see it in front of me, I forget about it. So like I like making the TBR pile because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't make TBR piles because I don't like follow them or whatever. But for me, I don't necessarily have to follow them, but like just having the idea of like a stack in front of me or a list in front of me, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a book I wanted to get to because it's spring themed or it's Easter themed or something like that. If I don't have it in front of me, I will forget about it. And then come like October, I'm like, oh crap, that was the book I needed in that series. And now I have to wait till next Easter because I don't read out of season because I'm crazy. It's fine. It's a whole cycle.
I'm interested. There's a way on Canva that you can make little circles and put like book titles or prompts in them. And then they make like a marker that you can color over it that you can then take like a quarter and like cross off like a.
Love those. Yes.
I want to try to do that. I don't know how to do that, but I want to try to do that.
Ooh, I want to try to do that too.
That'd be
I love a good scratch off. Part of my that's what I like to do when I the scratch offs you get at the grocery or at the gas station. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but yes, I love it. Naomi said this sprint started my dishes, folded laundry, and did some odds and ends around the house. Fantastic, great job. And Kat says Team Arcade Punks is the best team. Just saying.
Yep.
I think I said that like Kat, right? Or almost close. Krista said during the sprint I worked on editing, posted on Patreon, cleaned my bedroom. It was a good sprint. Good job. Yay, gold star for Krista. You guys are doing really, really well with all of your productivity goals. And just I like seeing what everybody else is accomplishing. Even if it's reading, that's fantastic because that's what like predominantly my channel does. But like I like to see what other people are just getting done throughout the day. So everybody's doing so well. It's so nice. Esther Jane got to 76%, which was fantastic. And Kat said, I have one more book to finish by the end of the month, Wizard and Glass. Well, good thing you have a couple days left. I know the panic of the end of the month is always the worst. Hey, Sarah. Good afternoon, ladies, and happy belated birthday, Lee.
Thank you.
And Esther Jane said, ew, you had snow again? It's snowing in
Upstate New York, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Poor thing.
Oh man. I was like, where I was gonna say Pennsylvania, but upstate New York. Anita said, how long have you been on today? Are you going to be on a little while longer? Or am I really late? Well, unfortunately, we are probably that was our last sprint, so we are gonna wrap up. But I am toying with the idea of doing some kind of sprints on Monday since it's my birthday. But I don't know. So make sure you just have the notification bell on and I might send something in Discord. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But happy belated birthday to Lee from Anita. And Kat says, is it Lucy? I can't. Yes. It's part of the Read Happy Readathon. My bingo board has some good prompts. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to look at that one. And Storm, you are right. Why does the font on the screen look way different than the font on the chat?
Yeah, I don't know, but I have to read this side because I can't. I think it's the background because it's got like the nice white background over
maybe that's what it is. Yeah, because I'm going to squint and like, is that say Lucy or Lucky? And Anita says, thank you and happy birthday. Oh, thanks. I'll see you guys soon. Be safe and stay cozy. You too. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Anybody have anything going on the rest of the weekend? Everybody just kind of hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this week.
Cool. Lee, you got anything coming up on your channel? Storm, anything?
I have to film how I did with my winter personal curriculum and then my plans for the spring. So okay. I do have that planned.
I like that. Storm, you got anything?
I have a lot of filming to do so that I can get my things that I normally do during the week, like the Monday, middle grade Monday and the 2 on Tuesday and all that stuff. So,
yeah. Good. I'm going to do one more comment. Chrissy said, happy belated birthday, Lee. I just got on. I'll keep an eye out for Monday. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Maybe I can twist Storm's arm to get to come on with me if we're not doing anything. But you've got sprints on Monday too, so we'll figure it out. Yeah. Or maybe throughout the week. I don't know what I've got going on. So We'll do something. But I wanted to thank everybody in the chat for hanging out with us today. Thanks to Liz, Lee, and Storm for jumping on with me. This might be a recurring group. This was fun. I enjoyed it. And thanks everybody. I'm going to read Kat's comment. Thanks again for sprints, ladies. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. You too, Kat. And with that, I'm going to end the stream.
There you go.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.